We'll tackle a couple questions here using log, and along the way I'm going to give you some tips. So for this one, there's no log in the question, but because the x is on the index, okay, we will use log to bring it down. A over b equals to log minus log b, so we could separate them into two terms. And then individually, we will bring the power down. Then maybe we could consider breaking these down, especially the 9, into more basic units. But it doesn't help for this one because 11, 7, and 3 doesn't seem to lead us anywhere. So in this case, we'll just leave it. Then after breaking the brackets, okay, now we could sort of put the x's together. So by breaking these up, then we could combine these two together, and then we can factorize out the x. So that's what we do here. These two will become here, and we move these two to the other side. Then we also move this to here, and the answer will be 14.47, correct to 2 decimal places. Now this question has a log presented already on the question. What we do is we use base 10 on both sides to kill the log. So when we do that, both sides becomes the index. And if we do that, these two will cancel out each other, and this will go back down. And so the answer will be 34. So for this question, first of all, we have to combine these logs first. Again, because log a minus log b equals to log of a over b. So we have this. Then there are two ways to do this. One way is to move this log 3 to the other side, and then it will be a log of a product 3 times this whole thing. Then just like last example, I could apply a base 10 on both sides. These two cancel each other, and this brings down, and this will be a 10 to the power of 1. Then the rest will be easy to solve. Another way is to make both sides in terms of log. And we recognize that 1 is actually log 10. Then we could combine this. Then we will get this. And because log a equals to log b implies that a equals to b. So this will just equals to this, and the log will just disappear on both sides. Then if we continue, we'll get x equals to 4. However, why is it rejected? 4 is rejected because if you put 4 into the original, okay, log of something cannot be negative. If you remember the graph, this is the graph of a log, okay? The domain is just greater than 0 for the x. And so if you put 4 into here, this thing will be less than 0. That's no good. And so the last tip for you would be you always need to check answers. And so we conclude by saying that the equation has no solutions.